east of you, we got a crash on the 10. It's heading eastbound. This is happening at 43rd Avenue. You can see it's off on the left shoulder. And here's the good news is that we don't have any lanes blocked. And the crash that we had just east of that at 27th Avenue, all clear. So right around this curve at 47 or 43rd, we do have a crash off on the right shoulder. And we're packed in there, like Jacqueline just said. Checking out some of our other accidents that we have. We first want to tell you the 10 is going to be packed in from about an 83rd all the way in. You're seeing red going below 20 miles per hour. Let's head to the East Valley. We got a crash here. This is on the 101 southbound at Warner. It's off on the left shoulder where there's a humongous puddle. And then over on the 10, as you were heading westbound, we have another crash here. That one is at Elliott. Taking a wider look, 60's backed up all the way to Higley. The 202 really busy just out of the 101. Another crash to get to. This one's on the 51 as you were heading northbound at Highland. Another one on the 101 heading northbound at Northern here this morning. And then we have road closures. Loop 303 is best option this morning. We're checking out the 10 right now. As you're heading eastbound, we do have a crash. It's at 43rd Avenue. There is a lot of crews out here, but the good news is that we're in the clearing stages and it's off on the side of the shoulder, so it's not going to be blocking any of our lanes. However, on the 10, we're slammed. So let's head over to your maps. I'm going to show you just how busy we are. You're going to see a lot of red, a lot of yellow, which means we have stop and go traffic the entire way through this morning. Travel time is going to be about 30 minutes and upwards. Okay, we're heading over to the East Valley. A lot of crashes here. First one's going to be 10 eastbound in Riggs Road off on the shoulder. Another new crash. 10 eastbound Queen Creek off on the shoulder. Sticking to the 10, heading westbound, we got a crash here. That one is happening at Elliott. Taking a wider look over the rest of the East Valley. Really busy. 202, 60, 101, everywhere. Go slow. Be safe out there. Now
so we can know exactly what's going on, and we will use those pictures. azcentral.com.
Love that, Jimmy Q. All right, everyone, let's talk about your roads. This is the 10 right near 43rd Avenue where, yes, we still have that crash, but it's in the clearing stages, so that's the good news. It's almost over. We're going to take a wider look now as we head over to your maps. Checking out the 10 right now. It is looking a little bit better, but it does get busy once you make your way in past 43rd and in towards the stack. That's where you're seeing all of that red. And when you see red, you're going below 25 miles per hour. So taking a wider look over the rest of the West Valley. Still really busy on the 51 and on the 17 with stop and go traffic from Northern all the way down. And when we see this, it's actually good that we're going this slow because of all of that rain. Going slow means that we're safer out on our roads. We're checking out another crash here. This is on the 10. It's heading eastbound, happening right at baseline. It's off on the side of the shoulder, and we already had tow trucks take away some of the cars, so it's almost finished. Taking a wider look over the rest of the East Valley, still packed in here. Busy on the 60 with stop and go traffic. Slowest spot's going to be on the 202 where we are backed up almost to Gilbert and then all the way through. We still have this road closure. Loop 303 is closed northbound and southbound from Camelback all the way to Peoria. Use Cotton Lane. Well, Jimmy Q, we've had floods basically all over our roads, and now we have a lot of closures. So let's get straight to them. Road closed. Loop 303 heading northbound and southbound from Camelback to Peoria. In this case, you want to use Cotton Lane. We also have another road closure. This is at Elmer. Just a little bit ago, showing humongous puddles. So you're going to want to use Glendale instead and just avoid Northern. A crash on the 10. This is heading eastbound, happening right near 59th Avenue, off in the median. So that's the good news. It's off on the side of the shoulder. We have another one happening at 43rd Avenue, also on the left shoulder, so it's not going to be blocking. 17 is one of our busiest spots right now, from Thunderbird all the way down, stop and go traffic. Slowest at Northern, again at Indian School Road. Still really busy on the 51 too, from Northern all the way down. We have this road closure over in the East Valley. This is happening at 48th Street, northbound and southbound closed right at Warner because of severe flooding. You're going to want to use the Elliott Loop instead. And then on the 10, we are backed up all the way to the 202 Santan because of a bad crash. This is on the 10, heading westbound right when you meet up with the 60. Let's take a wider look before we send you back off to the Today Show. Really busy on the 202 Red Mountain as you're heading westbound. Same for folks on the 101 right near University, but the slowest spot is going to be on the 10 right over in the East Valley. We are going about 20 miles per hour at the most. So stay safe out there. Factor in extra minutes, and we're going to send you back over to the Today Show. Have a great day, everyone.